As we made our way to the new tower disturbance reported by Scout 443, I was preoccupied with the likely realities these recently discovered occurrences presented. I reached out to some of the other leadership in the colony, and we set a meeting to discuss this new chapter of our history. It was a difficult process to find the balance between civilian and military protective presence in the colony. There are no Guardians in our planet's division. Guardians are a creation of the colony. You could best think of them as a merging of police and soldiers, but Guardians are also trained in basic medical and civil engineering skills. The basic focus of our charter is to literally protect and serve, like some of your police departments display on their patrol cars. Guardians are that good neighbor. Colonists don't fear us or look at us as some kind of authoritative force. When you are trying to build a society on a foreign world, you learn quickly that you have very few differences outside of the need to cooperate in order to survive. It can work. It does work. I have seen it work here for nearly 3 generations of colony growth. Our transports and all of our rover classes carry more gear for civil purposes than for population protection. We are literally there to assist in any need, because Guardian's main priority is not to be an authoritarian shadow over the colony, but the glue that helps keep everything together. You are more likely to see a Guardian land and exit their cruiser with a shovel or a box of food, rather than a weapon. But now that things are better established, the chances grow that some people will become too comfortable and start to look for problems that don't exist, or just look to stir things up, because that's just how some people are built. And now, the thought of having to start implementing more protective measures will likely receive pushback from some of the population. In some ways, our colony, at least initially, was a lot like your western frontier, and some people prefer the raw nature of living like that. They came here to get away from the sometimes over-policing they felt they suffered in the planet division. They came here for a freedom that they felt they had lost there. I'm a Guardian leader, but I'm not a soldier. I don't think like a soldier. It took a lot of work and compromise to get the Guardians to the efficient force that it has become, and the last thing I wanted was for us to start working from the perspective of peacemaking rather than peacekeeping. We don't wear weapons as part of our standard uniforms. We don't mount weapons on our cruisers and ships. People don't fear Guardians, they actually like knowing we are around. In my opinion, we needed to make sure that changed as little as possible. But there were factions on the military side of it that were quieted initially, because of the obvious lack of need to defend, when other rival divisions hadn't even established permanent settlements yet. Things were different now. Other colonies are here. Even in my world, humans are human, and some of them are just never satisfied with what they have. And now, the quieted military faction within our ranks will start to stir again. I have invested my life into this colony, and I will do whatever it takes to defend it. I only hope that we are able to exhaust any and all problems with peaceful resolutions.